Imagine this. You're running through Elwyn Forest, maybe exploring the game for the first time or reliving the glory days. Suddenly, a mysterious figure appears out of nowhere. They're not a player, they're not a mob, they're something else entirely. It's a game master. Now, these weren't just support staff. They were the heart of the game, and Blizzard made a giant mistake letting them go. So, if you're new to WoW, you might be asking, what's a Game Master? They were WoW's in-game version of checks and balances, Blizzard's in-game customer support system. Let's say you got stuck in terrain, a GM was to the rescue. You encountered a bug, a GM would help. But they were more than just that. GMs brought a sense of mystery and authority to the game, and when they appeared, it wasn't just about fixing a problem, it was an entire experience in itself. When GMs spoke, they had a special tag next to their name that said Blizzard. Their presence carried weight, and when they showed up, it was a huge deal. Players shared stories, screenshots, and videos of these encounters. And that kind of direct interaction built trust and excitement within the community. And that trust and excitement told stories. Do you guys remember the old 2006 video of GM Power of somebody on a private server showcasing everything a GM can do? Or the screenshots or videos of GM Island? It's truly a unique experience to see and hear and learn about the game masters that were in the game at the time. For example, back in Wrath, a GM roleplayed as a ghost haunting a dungeon group for the entirety of the dungeon run, and it was pretty hilarious what they did. And another time, a GM turned into a giant ogre and started a dance-off in Goldshire. Or, GMs in 2019 spawns Rag in the middle of Stormwind during the beta. These moments weren't just planned events, and they were spontaneous acts of creativity done by Blizzard to connect with their community. And they made the game feel alive and kept players engaged, telling stories of these encounters like they were folklore. Stuff like this wasn't just for fun. Like I said, it connected Blizzard with its players. Knowing there were real people in the game who cared about the player experience made the community stronger. It created a sense of belonging, and Blizzard's decision to remove them from the game, that severed a vital link between the company and its players. Now, I'm sure as WoW players, we all have our own laundry list of what taking away GMs from the game did. But in my opinion, it was just a mistake, plain and simple. Blizzard and other people might argue that it was cost effective, but truly it was short-sighted. Without GMs, bots run rampant, gold sellers are everywhere, and reporting issues feels pointless, like you're screaming it into the void. The lack of hands-on management hurts the game and its community, which in long term leads to a decrease in the return on investment that you had those people there in the first place for. And if we're really going to get into the nitty-gritty of the economics of the situation, put it this way. If I were somebody and I wanted to invest into an investment in a short term, if it wasn't performing, I would immediately remove that investment with the lack of foresight that it was going to moonshot in the long point, i.e. what a lot of people did with cryptocurrencies, etc., but we're not even going to get into that. My point is that by removing GMs in the short term, yeah, you might have saved a couple $100,000 by those GM salaries. But in the long term, you are losing month over month revenue from your players that are genuinely quitting the game because they feel like their voices aren't being heard, and that sense of community that WoW used to have no longer is there. And also, this is where Blizzard's logic kind of fell apart with this decision. They thought automation, like the help menu, automated ticket responses, could replace what GMs did. But truth be told, it's a massive oversight. Automation can't roleplay. Automation can't step into the game to help a stuck player in real time. And certainly can't create those magical moments that made WoW feel alive. This decision highlights just how out of touch the developers and upper management have become with the actual experience of playing the game. It's not just code. It's a living world that people are in every single day, and GMs were a part of that gameplay experience and story of the players. Community building isn't just a feel-good thing, it's a smart investment. When players feel heard and valued, they stay. When bots and cheaters go unchecked, players leave. It's really that simple. GMs were an essential part of maintaining the integrity of the game world and the trust of the player base. I mean, even recently, let's look at the launch of the Classic Anniversary servers. GMs showed up in the game on release, and players went insane. The excitement was palpable, and it reminded us why WoW is so special in the first place. These moments of spontaneity and connection, they're priceless, and they're missing from the current game, as those actions have not reciprocated as the games progressed. Now, I want to come back down to earth a little bit and be real. GMs wouldn't completely fix issues like gold buying, bots, toxicity, etc. These are really complex problems that need multiple solutions. But I can confidently say GMs would significantly reduce these issues. Their presence would make it tougher and tougher for bad actors to operate freely. Bots and gold sellers thrive in a system with minimal oversight. And GMs, real human GMs, are a deterrent to that automation that can't be replicated. So, Blizzard, if you ever watch any of my videos, I really hope you watch this one. Please bring back the stereotypical game master. Stop focusing on short-term savings and start thinking about the long-term health effects of your game. And to the players, keep speaking up. Share this video, post it on forums. Let Blizzard know we want this, because without GMs, Azeroth just isn't the same. And to wrap up the video, I wanted to hear what you guys have to say. If you agree, hit the like button, leave a comment of support that you would like to see GMs in the game. If you don't agree, still comment, let me know what you think. And if you guys want to see more MMO content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's bring back the magic. Until next time, peace.